Well, Customer Appreciation Month and extra flex on everything when you use your HSN card at HSN. So usually that's in beauty or fashion or jewelry. Now it's on everything for this month only. Something brand new for you, and it's the YouthSpan Resurrection Trio at an anniversary price. These are your full sizes, and you have another set of hero products. You know, this whole lineup is terrific this morning, Linda. You are going to be able to take on anti-aging, right, with Nobel Prize winning technology that Linda has infused into every single one of these dabs, these wipes, these massages into your skin, every little portion. Tell us about these if you would.
Well, this is very exciting, and when I'm looking at these prices, I'm blown away because I think they're less than we launched them for.
Oh, so that's a big, yeah, I'm not surprised.
I think all of them are less than our original launch. So, you know, but we really do appreciate all of you, and really are honored and very humbled by your reports of how much you love the products. And when I read the customer reviews, like we've sold on the Fountain of Youth and Pink Nodule over 3.5 million of each of those in their customer picks. These are now coming right up behind. And it's exciting because this is telomere technology. What are telomeres? Telomeres are the ticking time clock of every single cell in your body. You have your DNA, your chromosome, and at the very end you have a little hardened tail called your telomere. And maybe we could show you the animation so that you understand this as I go through. They consider the discovery of telomeres to be more important than the discovery of penicillin. So think about it. If you're not using this technology, you know, you're in trouble. There's your DNA, your chromosome. Yeah. There's your little hardened tail, your telomere. Every time it replicates, it shortens. When it drops off, it can no longer send messages to your DNA. You're into old age or senescence. And so it also has the resurrection plant. Now you're seeing other companies launch this. We've had this since the beginning. The resurrection plant can be totally dead 52 times and you put it in water and it comes back to life. That's in here. You have Renovage, which is working on the sirtuins, which is also making your skin look younger longer. And I think when you're looking in the mirror, and what you'll find when you're using these products is that over time, your skin will just start looking younger and better. It's like, I consider it my insurance policy to look younger because it will address the lip lines. It will address crow's feet. It also addresses the nasal labial lines so that your skin looks firmer. It looks younger. Now, before we launch these, it's optimizing the look of youth on your skin. And again, I don't want to bring you anything that I don't know really, really works. So what happened is, my son that I lost in 1997 came in and he said, Mom, they've just discovered something called telomeres. If they figure out how to strengthen the telomeres, we could live to be 200 and look and feel wonderful. And so his brother was, my two sons have been my chemist. My younger son is still my chemist. And so he continued to follow the research. So we were either the first or one of the first to bring you telomere technology, and we're bringing it at the highest levels of any company I have found again on the market. And before we launched the products, I had my own telomeres in my skin measured. My skin came in 10 to 15 years younger. I had them remeasured a few years ago, 20 to 25 years younger. So do they work? That's a measurement that we didn't do. It was done medically and scientifically. So yes, they do work. And so what you have here is first the serum. And let's talk about the serum because it is an amazing product. There's one on the market that sells for over $200. It has Renovage. It has Longevicel, which are working on the skin. It does not have telomere technology. Now look at this. This is Renovage. Now Renovage is an ingredient that helps fight the look of aging and damaged skin and help to prevent the look of future damage to your skin. Look at the before and look at the after.
Oh, in 3 months. Look, that couldn't probably be done with anything.
No,
that's what we're talking about it. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about real results, really important ingredients, breakthroughs, in a way that I think a lot of people, until they use it, they don't really believe it, except we see you and we trust you. And then we get it and we use it and we're like, oh my gosh, I can't go back to whatever I was doing, which was really nothing, even though I spent money on it. After 3 months of use, look at how refined this woman's skin looks. Look at how her pores appear to be minimized. Look at how underneath the eye, her crow's feet, the lines underneath her eye appear to have gone somewhere, not on her skin. They have erased, gone back in time visually. And that's what we want. Don't we want something that really works? I have so many people ask me about skincare. They say, Siobhan, you're in the business. What's up? What are you doing? And I say, Elyse. And they're like, what? Oh, yes, Elyse. Oh, Linda, right. I mean, because maybe they haven't gotten into it yet. And then they use it because I'm telling you, I'm like, you know me. I say what I think. And I'm very serious about certain recommendations, right? Because I can say, oh, this would look good on you in a shirt. This would look good on you in a pair of jeans. But when it comes to our skin, no matter what skin type, no matter how old, my friends' daughters, I tell them to get into Elyse early. They're turning teen, tween. Sweet 16, I am giving them Elyse kits because I want for them what I didn't have. I want for them a chance to really get in early with skincare. And that's what I want for you. And it's never too late, that being said. So today, it's $64.95 for all of it. For your facial resurrection serum, for your YouthSpan Telegenesis Day Cream, and your YouthSpan Facial Resurrection Night Cream. So you're getting all of this full sizes. A little goes a long way. It would be normally $200. And you know you can find one product out there in the world that doesn't even have the telomere technology that would be more than $200. Maybe it came from a reef or something, I don't care. This is the answer, and you really do owe it to yourself and your skin and your looks and your self-image to try it if you've never tried it. And by the way, if you're like me and you tend to hoard the product, because you never want to be without, and I keep it in my fridge. I get a little worried when my little stash in there, it's in the produce section there, there's no cucumbers in there, it's just my Elyse. When that starts to get low, I go to hsn.com and I restock. Today's the day that you should absolutely do that. Pick up a couple of sets, because this pricing, Linda, oh my gosh, 4 flex payments,
unreal.
No shipping, but that's what an anniversary show should be. It should be a wow, especially in Customer Appreciation Month.
Absolutely. Let's quickly go to befores and afters because we're running out of time.
Do it.
And let's look at the before and after. We'll do this. Well, this is the day cream. Now, this is Hope, and her husband is a doctor, and she came into us, and she said, I've heard great things about your products, but I have only used the best, and I'm not sure that your products could do anything for me. She just used the Telegenesis. Is there a difference? Look at the before and look at the after. With Elyse, you're not paying for marketing, you're not paying for advertising, you're not paying for great packaging, you're paying for what's in the product, because that's what changes the look of aging. And look at this before and after. And the Telegenesis has the next generation telomere technology. I found one product that has Juvinity. I was the first to have that ingredient. I got it before the sales force in New York. I was at their plant in Paris when they finished with the final results, and I said, I have to have this. They laughed. They said, we don't have it finished to give out. I got it. Then I got a call from their headquarters in New York, and they said, do you have your telomere, the new Telegenesis and the Juvinity? And I said, yes. And she said, oh, that's wonderful. I'm supposed to be selling it, and you have the ingredient and all the data. And I said, that's because we will have it in very quickly. I have found one company that is using it. I bought it in London. I paid 150 pounds for it, which showed up on my credit card as $225. I'm not good with conversion of money. And so when I gave it to my son, because their inky names are different than we do it here in America, he came in and he said, I hope you didn't pay much for this, Mom, because there is 1/10 of 1% of Juvinity in the product.
Oh, my goodness.
So think about it. Now, let's go to the night cream, because your night cream, you want to have a really powerful product on your skin at night, because when you're sleeping, your skin is rejuvenating and really restoring itself. Also, if you've got a good cream on your skin, you'd use this first, followed by the cream. Now, if you've got the Power Duo, use those two in the daytime, followed by your Telegenesis. At night, use this serum, followed by the night cream. And so what you would do is it also keeps your skin hydrated, so that when you're sleeping, you know how we sleep on one side and we can wake up with the wrinkles? This helps to stop that because of the hydration. Look at this before and after. This was taken, you have an ingredient called Ideal Lift. A little disc was put in the jowl. And using the night cream with the Ideal Lift as well as the Renovage, look how it firmed, toned, and lifted.
Oh my, does she have a little weight on her face?
She's got the weight in her face, and it pulled it right up.
Oh my gosh.
That is the power of using the product at the levels.
I've never seen that before.
No, it's an amazing product. Now, when we're talking about, and let's go to the next one, when we're talking about benefits, there is a night cream on the market. You're getting a full 1 ounce. There's one that sells in an upscale department store. Gorgeous, gorgeous packaging for $1,500. We have Renovage, which is your telomere technology, is number 2. Theirs is number 11. Anything after the 10th ingredient, it is in at a very ineffective level. And when you hear people say, I have 35 or 50 ingredients, big deal. You've got chocolate chips in your stew. You want to have concentrated levels of ingredients that are going to deliver maximum benefits to keep you looking younger.
I don't want chocolate chips in my stew, Linda.
No,
that
I don't
doesn't
either.
sound good.
Yeah.
You know what? We should say hi to Glenda, who's in Florida. Hi, Glenda. Thanks for joining us at HSN today. Good morning.
Hi, Glenda.
Hi, Glenda.
Do we still have you?
Glenda?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Oh,
great. Good morning. Tell us what your experience is with Elyse.
Oh, the product is wonderful. It is just, yes, I'm here. Hello.
It's just,
We can hear you, honey.
Listen to us. Yeah, turn your TV down. Just listen to us through your phone,
The product
okay?
is absolutely fabulous. The under eye concealer is so smooth and wonderful.
Glenda.
Oh, I don't have my TV turned on. I turned it off.
Okay. All right. Well, Glenda, how long have you been using Elyse?
This is only the second product I've ordered. The first product I ordered was the serum and the concealer.
Aha. So you're back for more.
I am so excited to get this second product in. I just can't wait to see how it does, because the first product was fantastic.
Oh, Glenda, that makes me so happy, because we really are committed to making a difference. And for you to take the time to call in, and if you have any questions, call us.
Glenda, thank you so much. Listen, I love what Glenda just said. We're looking at the results here. We're seeing the lack of crepiness. We're seeing the smoothness. We're seeing the appearance of refined pores.
Receiving unevenness in the skin tone.
Exactly.
That's the Venusian.
Okay, so between all of that and those fancy words, I love that there are results. That's it. You know what? I love that this is working. I leave it to Linda to figure out how it works, and then I just like looking in the mirror, and the magnifying mirror that's usually really judgmental, and seeing those kinds of results, my version, and everyone will have their own results. Here's the point. You may have tried lots of other things, but if you want to be like Linda and really go, wow, just when I was jaded, just when I thought nothing was going to do anything, just when I spent a fortune on other brands, you now come home to Elyse, you get maybe that first set, and you realize, oh, this is different. Oh, wait a minute now. This is real. Okay, this is not a gimmick. This is Linda Marshall, her family, the history of it, a 90-year-old brand who has the ingredients that other brands are just dying for. And Linda, because of her connections in the industry, because the FDA works with her to get her input, her feedback, her thoughts, you are working with an industry leader, and that's why you're accessing these at HSN at special prices. Even if we were at the high, Linda, of $79, you know, we all know.
Still a steal.
Even
I mean,
if it was just this.
Each one of these products from us is more than that, but your competitor products that are diluted down, but better packaging, are hundreds of dollars. I mean, think, $1,500 for a quarter ounce of the night cream, and it's the 11th ingredient.
Right, because remember, in the ingredient deck, the ones on the top are the most prevalent in the recipe, just like when you go to the grocery store and you read food labels. It's the same thing here, so you have that potency.